What's going on, folks? Your boy again, Dr. Thomas here, talking about our third installment of osteoarthritis. I have it. How can I fix it? I've already talked to you about exercises, things you can do to work on the strengthening of exercises, to work on your body being stronger. But one of the things that we often forget is that we have to actually stretch. Stretching is an integral part of how we work on arthritis. Let's talk about modalities first. So there's been this ongoing battle about what's better, heat or ice, heat or ice. Heat is great, right? It's great to warm up body parts, it's great to bring blood to the area. It's not the best in terms of arthritis because sometimes it brings more blood flow to the area. Again, heat is good to bring blood flow to the area to make things that feel stiff, less stiff, which is helpful. But sometimes if you do too much of that, it can bring actually more blood flow to the area. So it's good to do either heat for 10 minutes or some kind of an activity like a bike or a treadmill or going for a walk, just to do a natural loosening up of the joint, right? Ice is actually great for pain. So again, arthritis, itis, ice is actually good to reduce pain and the swelling in that joint. So we like to do that actually at the end of the treatment, or if there is swelling in the joint, at the beginning, as a way to at least calm that joint down before we do anything else. So again, my suggestion would be heat for about 10 minutes or some kind of active activity, and then get into the stretches I'm going to show you today. Now, hamstring stretch. We've done this before, but I'm going to show you how to do it nice and easy at home. Use a towel or a sheet or a pillowcase, something that's nice and taut, can't be stretched, right? You can actually lean forward and get a nice little hamstring stretch this way. If you had your foot on an ottoman, it'd be more supportive, but as long as you're getting a nice hamstring stretch, I'm leaning forward and pushing my hamstring out 4 times 30 seconds. I'm not leaning back this way because that's going to be nothing for me. I'm actually leaning forward and getting a nice little hamstring stretch that way. That's going to be number 1, right? We also have a couple things to work on our quads and our gastroc muscles. So if you have a chair, you can use that chair, put your foot behind you, keep your other leg right in front, and you get a nice little stretch right in the back of that leg. Nice little gastroc stretch. My foot is down, my heels are down, I'm leaning forward and feeling a stretch right behind the back of my knee to work on that terminal knee extension we talked about, right? 4 times 30 seconds. The gastroc is the muscle that helps you go into your toes. So we gotta stretch that bad boy, bad girl out every now and then. The soleus stretch is the next one. You're gonna bend the knee a little bit, and that's a little more complicated for most people to get. But when you bend your knee, you have muscle that also help you to go into your toes as well. So doing a soleus stretch is good to work on the stretch at the back of that leg, right? Gastroc stretch 4 times 30 seconds, soleus stretch 4 times 30 seconds. If you can, hold that same chair and grab the back of that heel and try to go into a quad stretch. Now that quad gets very, very tight as well. So it's good for us to stretch that bad boy out too, 4 times 30 seconds each. If you can hold onto a wall and you can lean back with it to pull that leg up a little more, fantastic. As long as my hips are neutral and I'm pushing through my hips, I'll still feel a quad stretch with that. So those are just a couple things you can do to work on your stretches, and then you go into your exercise that we talked about in parts 1 and 2, right? Your heel raises, your abductions, your extensions, your wall sits, your small knee bends, all those things. And then at the end, you would do your ice to calm down the inflammatory response and to make sure that you feel better for your next round. So that's my third and final tip for you for osteoarthritis. Hope I have it. Join us next month for some more help tips. And as I always say, continue to be great for you. Let's do more today because tomorrow is not promised. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.